Well, if I had to lose any team, I'm glad it could be my second favorite team, the Valks, is the Wings. Take a hot L tonight, man, to the Valkyries. Thanks to Caitlin Chin and a wonderful show that she put on tonight out there at Golden State, San Francisco, man, in the Chase Center.
Yeah, man. Listen, Valkyrie, man, they buckled up that chin strap, man. They was ready for war tonight, and against the Wings wasn't. Golden State Valkyrie, Valhalla, set a physical tone tonight from start to finish. And 50-50 balls, everything you needed, hustle points, hustle stats, all the energy points, all the energy stats you needed went to the Valkyrie tonight. It's just how they play, man. If you're not ready to play that kind of style, hey, it ain't about starting off. It's how can you finish. And like I said, the Wings, it's on the group chat. The Wings had a great start, but they couldn't sustain it because the Valkyrie, they just keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming.
That's the thing about this team. Like, there's no big time name superstar on this team.
No.
They're a cohesive unit.
Everybody plays hard. They believe in flow burn,
and they have a great coach.
They believe in physical play, and it's set by their head coach. And let me tell you something. He must have said something because the game plan was very, very, in my opinion, was very abrupt to what they wanted to do. They set a physical tone on Paige Becker. The first possession of the game, they set a pick on Paige Beckers, and I'm telling you right now, she didn't stop blinking her eyes to the second half. I mean, because that first half, boy, she looked like a deer in headlights. I mean, they were being physical with her. They knocked her in the head. At the end of the game, they were determined to set a physical presence with our best player, and they did it, and they set the tone for the rest of the game. And they, I hate to say it, they pretty much took Paige out the game physically, and I think mentally out the game as they were going at her in a physical manner and one she couldn't hold up in. But listen, like I said, Walt said it. I agree with him. The Wings are my favorite team, but second that is Golden State. I just love the way they play, man. Listen, they go balls to the wall. It don't matter if it's the first player or the 15th player. They all play the same way. They just go at you, man. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's how they play, and they played that way tonight. And listen, 27-7 in the second quarter. When you hold a team that's offensively potent as Dallas to 7 points in the second quarter, the Wings had most of the double-digit lead in the first quarter, and by the time we got to halftime, they were down double digits. So that's how bad. That's how bad of a that's how good of a defensive display the Valkyrie put on in that second half. As far as they just shut down everything the Wings wanted to do that makes them successful, and basically took control of the game. Listen, the Wings tried to fight back, but every time they would, the Valkyrie will have a big turnover or a big stick or a big rebound that led to a 3-point shot or and one. Just big time plays just to stir off the Wings and them trying to come back. So hey, we talked about it in the post game and the last game. I knew this was gonna be a tough place to play Valhalla. Those fans are rowdy, and that team plays according to how they fans get hype in that building, and it showed tonight. It kind of hurts you might would have still had a chance at the Commissioner's Cup if had you not lost that game in
500K going down
Portland. Listen, that game in Portland hurts, man, because that's a game you was up 4 late in the game. You just blew it, because I knew this was gonna be a tough game to get. But listen, you get over it, you lick your wounds, and you got to win on Saturday against a bad Chicago team.
I don't know how you can lick your wounds when you just realize you gave up 500K. I mean, 500K. Even Flage, when we talked to her back a couple of weeks back,
listen, well,
500K is 500K.
The 500K was given up on last Saturday night. That's what 500K was giving up. That's what it was giving up. So,
CC Music says, but I also wish the second quarter started with the same people in the first that got them the lead.
What? Yeah, but you got to give them a rest. You got to give them a rest. It's just listen. They have a complete team there. They don't have, like Walt said, they don't have superstars, but every last one of their players, it's no drop off. So from your starting five to your backup, it's a drop off. But from their starting five to their backup, it's no drop off because all of them play the same way. Like Walt said, there's no superstar on their team.
Not one.
They're just 50. They're just 12 or 13 women who just play hard when they get their opportunities. And that's kind of what you want, man. You want a team that plays hard. And if you're not willing to meet that physicality and roughness in every moment of that game, you're gonna take a hot L. And the Wings took that tonight.
No, what was that you said they took it on?
Took it on the chin. And boy, speaking of chin, Miss Kayla Chin, I've already got her penciled in as my player of the game, man. That girl was balling tonight.
She saw Paige Beckers and AC Foot on the other side of the court and said, remember them days in practice? I got something for you today.
It's the payback.
The payback. Paige and Jess started second on the bench. It lost them the momentum. I feel like Jose should have left the starters to start the second and continue to build up because the Wings were not mentally strong yet to come back during games. It's good. That's a really good point. That was the best game the Vacs have to offer. They can give you more.
They can give you more. Listen, Daryl. That's a good basketball team.
A really good basketball team.
That's a really good bet. That's not no joke of a basketball team.
Didn't they just start last year?
Yeah.
And they made the playoffs. And they made the playoffs last year. Yeah.
Made the playoffs. And they're better this year.
And they almost won.
Yeah, so that's not no joke of a basketball team. So Daryl, I disagree on that. They ain't the best thing at all.
They get so in their heads, and Enrique is the only one with the competitive mentality to fight aggressive when they are down. Today Enrique put on our ball movement is inconsistent, but the shots weren't falling. UConn crime all game. Yeah, it was UConn crime all game. I mean, good Lord.
Actually, I agree. The ball movement stuck, and when you facing the best defensive team in the league, the ball can't stick on one side of the floor. You got to have constant move. The ball has to move. It was too much one-on-one. You're playing the Golden State's hands. That's what they wanted. They got elite individual defenders in every facet, from guards, wings to bigs. All of them can defend, whether it's on the perimeter or in the post. So yeah, you got to have better ball movement. What the Wings had tonight, and you play right into their hands, especially in that second quarter when they basically locked down the Wings. I mean, 7 points and 7 points. They locked them down in the second quarter, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah. Did the Wings have the lead at any point in this game? I just did not see.
They lead the first.
You're right. They had that first. It wasn't until the second quarter when they really just kind of took on. Here we go. Here we go. I knew it was coming tonight.
Yeah. But Ashley, she got benched again. Listen. Like I said, we wish
garbage. She got garbage time minutes again. She got garbage time minutes.
Listen, we wish Maddie all the best in her future endeavors. I put it on the group chat. Listen, she did her job. She got me. She got us our 2 cornerstones. But you can see it. You can see it. She just listen. If it's an athletic team that she's playing against, especially an athletic front court, she can't compete. I mean, she just can't. She's too stiff. That when the start of the fourth.
Come on, Mark. Come on, Marquand. Come on, man.
Marquand.
Come on, man. Don't do this, man. Don't join in.
Marquand, the start of the fourth quarter, if you saw Maddie, coach, his problem was he should have put on the bench to start. She started the fourth quarter. He should have had it on the bench to start the fourth quarter. She came out. They did a pick and roll. She didn't get over, which led to a chin bucket, and then she got beat on the screen that led to another easy bucket. And it went from a two-point wing Valkyrie lead to a 6-point Valkyrie lead, and then the onslaught was on right then in the fourth, and the Wings never really truly got their footing in the fourth after they hit that big shot to end the third. But yeah, she's a stiff, and listen, she's a sweetheart, sweet girl. We know her, but this is about basketball, and basketball. She's just in this essence of basketball. She's just not a good basketball player. And that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. And but
you know what, Maddie? You know what, Maddie? And I said this earlier, and it hurt me to say this. Maybe Maddie's just the greatest try hard player.
She tried really hard. She doesn't have much talent. She does. I mean, she's the Dwight Powell.
which is heartbreaking because Maddie's an all-time leading scorer in the Big East in college.
College.
She's an Athletes Unlimited champion.
Yeah,
she was a leading scorer in Athletes Unlimited.
Yeah, that's cute. This the highest league in the world right here. And right now, when you put her out there defensively, she's a liability. She can only score one way. That's a 3-point line if she's wide open. That's basically what kind of player she is. But she's a sweet girl. We know her, but this is business, and right now she's not good for business, as the song may say. When she's out there, when they had her and Alana out there, the self-proclaimed defensive player of the year, boy, Golden State said, "Okay, if y'all want to do that, let's go." It was an onslaught to the basket, and poor Alana. Listen, I disagree with Coach a lot, and I'm gonna disagree with this. I guess he must have got frustrated with a walk, but he put Alana out there in crunch time minutes, and I don't think she grabbed the rebound. I mean, I saw her try to get one rebound, and she tried, and she almost fell over, and it was so dainty of a try for rebound. I'm saying, why do you got Alana out here in crunch time minutes? She couldn't get her board to save her life. And when you got her and Maddie out there at the same time, it's a problem.
Come on, Marquand. I like Maddie, but she's got to go. Come on, Marquand. Come on, man.
Marquand, listen, it hurts me. It really, because she got
No, it doesn't.
She got our two cornerstones, Marquand. But you see it.
Marquand. Wait a minute. Why are we getting all these I love Maddie goodbye statements right now? Why are we writing Maddie's eulogy?
Ashley and Monquel and Lisa all of them agree. It's time.
I love Maddie, but we need to think about the next. We need to take the next steps to compete with the top teams. We need to be on Howard Roseman and draft defensive players that are ball hogs.
Listen, Ashley, you see it when the Wings go to their bench, when a walk and Jessica have to go to the bench. You see it. You just see it. That and you agree. That's when the game was lost. They went to the bench in the second quarter, and the Wings and the Valkyrie just said, "Hey, this our shot." And boy, did they take opportunities. But to Coach's defense, he's got to. I mean, a walk and J Shep got to get some kind of rest. But if you don't have the horses to come in as far as your backups, you just don't. That's why I asked the Wings got to trade for some rotational players. I think the starting lineup is pretty much set. They just got to get better rotational pieces as far as backup players to where there's not that much of a drop off, because you can see it. It's a drop off from Jessica and Awak to Maddie and Elena. It just is. It just is, and it was proof hitting you right in the face tonight. As you can say what you want, Golden State is one of the most athletic teams in the W. and they out athleted us. If that's how you say athlete us tonight. But they did. They did. They out athlete us tonight. And
what the fuck was this, Bruce?
Like that. I'm pretty sure Coach was saying the same thing, man. When he saw Matty out there just getting drove by. I mean, like a turnstile out there, man. I mean, like a free turnstile. A good grief, but
it is what it is. They have more athleticism than us.
Yeah. Well, I out-athlete us, man. That's my more athleticism. You say that too. But yeah, man. So I'm trying to get to my page right here. No points intended. But yeah, kudos to Golden State. I wanted to see what you guys did. You guys think when I thought today, Monquel, Lisa, Ashley, did it seemed like they set a physical tone on Paige and Paige tonight? Is they say, we're going to knock you down tonight. We're gonna
you want to know something? I don't think Paige is 100% healthy. She hadn't been playing good since that ankle injury situation. Where was that? Was that Portland?
No, that was Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. Since that ankle injury situation, she is in I think the swelling has gotten to her or something. She hadn't been the same since that ankle injury.
Well, this was a physical nature to me of a different matter. When not the ankle, they were knocking Paige on her behind today.
They were, but I noticed that she hasn't been playing well since said ankle roller sprain.
So she went down in the first possession, like I said before, she went down, and they made a note to knock her down a lot today.
Yeah, see. CC said what I'm saying. She's not running as much as I noticed today. Yeah, CC, I noticed that. That ankle's bothering her.
Well, guess what? Unfortunately, that's a bad matchup for Golden State because they pressure you, Veronica Burton, Chin, they pressure you, Gabby Williams, they pressure you up and down the court. So if you got any ailments bother you, it will be shown in this game. And unfortunately, she's not going to get a drop off.
That's a team you got to get out and run with. That's a team you got to get out and run with.
Yeah, you got to get out and run because you can't allow them to set the defense. They're the best defensive team,
right? But they get up and down the court.
Yeah, they get up and down the court, but you got to get easy buckets on them because if you allow them to set their defense, all those players they have first, second, or third can be first, second, or third defense, all defensive team players. They get after you on the defensive end. That's how they're able to run because they turn you over.
Valkyrie, because that Veronica Burton, she pushes the pace every time she gets the ball. She puts her head down, she's going.
Yeah,
and then they got Gabby Williams too. She's another one.
And Gabby had her best game because, like I said, for some reason, she kept getting locked up with Enrique, and Enrique shorter than heels, and it was just like barbecue chicken. I mean, there was no hand in Gabby's face anytime Enrique was on her. She just she can just shoot over the top.
But then Caitlin Chin came out of nowhere, came out of the woodwork with an impressive performance today. That's surprising. I don't think they was just expecting that.
Listen,
She wasn't on the scouting report tonight, Kendrick.
It's not surprising to me, Walt, because all of them, when you play hard, good things happen to you. And this team, it's a different for this team. It's a different. You said it yourself. It's no star on this team, so it's a different player every night. So you got 10 women whoever's playing, all of them playing hard. Somebody's gonna have a good night tonight. And unfortunately for the Wings, it was Gabby Williams and Chin. So but it was all of them. I mean, if I'm looking at it right here, the stats, what did they shoot? They shot 48% from three. Jesus. 48% from three. That's almost 50% from three. Man, they took 25 threes today and almost made 50 of them. So it was just like they beat the Wings to the 50-50 balls. They beat the Wings to the hustle point, the hustle stats, all you can need. And that's how they got the win. I would like that too. But again, CC, those are elite defenders. they best defense in the W. They're hard to drive past. I mean, you have to have ball movement against the team. If you try to play one-on-one basketball, listen, if you beat one of them, the other one's gonna rotate there to get in your path, and then they're gonna rotate back. They're a good elite defensive team. Get them credit.
Well, would you like to take a look at the highlights here?
Oh yeah. It wasn't highlights. Well, it was highlights in the first quarter, and then
we're gonna go straight to the second quarter.
Second quarter only had 7. It was low lights then.
Let's go right where things got out of hand at right here.
Yeah, another tough shot. Just pressure on the ball, and that's what they do, man. They force you to rush your shots. They make you make tough shots. Even when you're not there, you think they're there. Look at there. Just constantly getting to the basket. If they're not, listen, this team does 2 things. They drive the basket or they shoot threes. That's the two things they do. They drive the basket and they drive to shoot threes, to kick out for threes. If you're not going at them or cutting them off at the rim, they're gonna go all the way to the basket and get layup.
What was up with AZ missing those 2 free throws too, man?
I don't know, man. You can't have that right there. She's too good of a free throw shooter to miss 2 free throws. But like I said before, the environment, man, when you are in a flustered moment, sometimes it shows in crazy situations.
Did you see how high they were picking Paige up? They were picking her up high too.
Yeah, they come at you. They don't
look at this. Look at Veronica Berger. Look at she got the ball. She pushing. She going. She's going.
This is not just against Paige. They pick up 90 plus feet or 80 something. They pick up front court against everybody. Bam, another 3. They either shooting threes or they're driving. Yeah, AZ Fudd, 4-13 from the field. Her and Paige basically identical. Paige 5 of 13, AZ 4 of 13. Together they were 9 of 26.
Paige.
Not gonna get it done. Surprisingly, Enrique had the best stat line of the night.
I heard your favorite commentating team say the Wings are getting good shots and just not going in tonight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they ain't getting no good shots. Them shots were content. I don't know what that game. I don't know what Fran and Maga Ron were talking about tonight. Them shots were contested.
I thought they did a good job broadcasting the game tonight. What about you?
Nah. To be continued. I would say this. Thank goodness that we don't see them till Monday. I would say that. So we don't see them till Monday. We don't see them till Monday. Because the Wings are now what?
Are we on Amazon on Saturday night?
It's not KFA. It's either Amazon or CBS or one of them networks.
Are we on Peacock or what?
I don't know. But it's not Channel 29. Thank God. Oh man.
Yeah, I think Monday don't they got the storm when they're in Seattle?
Yeah, that will be on, unfortunately. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Listen, the Wings have lost the last 3 games on Channel 29.
Oh no. No. This is like Ion last year.
The Wings probably got a good chance of winning on Saturday since they're gonna be on a national televised CBS. Since they're gonna be a national televised broadcast.
The Wings. Marco say the Wings TV broadcast is the ops.
God dog it. God damn it.
Come on, man. Anna says we on CBS. Thank God.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this one I think at this point the Wings only had 2 points. No, not 2 points. I think they had 2 or 5 points in this game, this part of the game right here. But it was 37-30. The Wings completely locked up in this second quarter. As the Valkyrie just took control of it in Valhalla.
When Enrique is
you know what?
thriving offensively, we lose.
You know what? I'm gonna answer you on that.
Limited shot attempts in the first half. Enrique carried tonight.
You know what? Listen, I think that was by design.
Thank you, Kinko.
Kinko, that was by design. By Golden State's coach. That was by design. I think they said, you know what? We're gonna let Enrique get hers because your best and most efficient shooters are Page and AZ. So they made a distinct point. We're gonna take those two out the game, and we're gonna bet that Enrique at some point either she's gonna miss some shots or she's gonna take some bad shots, which she did later on in the game, or she's gonna be so wrapped up in offense she's gonna be bad on defense, which she was at some points in the game. So I think it was by design.
Yeah, at this point, once the Wings lost the lead, they did. I don't think they got it back.
Yeah, no, they did not get it back. Once they lost that lead, this was.
Look at how Paige moves. She's so slow, and that ankle's bothering her. Yeah, look, AZ missed that 3. Wings defense is questionable. When it was an AZ carry job. I think she felt that down the stretch 37 minutes.
Listen, I've always said, listen, AZ was the best two-way player in the draft. She's a very elite defender, and she's a great shooter. To what you need.
Because here comes the Caitlin Chin show.
But yeah, she's playing a lot of minutes. We wanted her to play a lot, but she wasn't playing hardly in the first part of the season. But yeah, man,
she didn't even start.
Yeah, but I think AZ had 5 steals tonight. So the penitentiary
was open?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It was halfway open.
It just had visiting hours today.
Yeah, just visiting. Visiting hours.
It was a pass. They had a pass through tonight.
Yeah, from 10 to 2.
They had a pass through tonight.
So
these every other day games don't help either.
Well, get ready.
Yeah, because for what was that? Well, last week they played on like a Monday and then they didn't play again until Friday.
For about a 2-week spurt. They basically for 2 weeks they had 14 days. They had like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah,
that was it. So the games are not going to start coming. So
get ready because they're going to 50 games next year. So
yeah, so you're gonna be seeing back to backs.
I think later on in the season, as we get closer to August, you are going to see back-to-backs.
So,
Jessica was kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah, listen, her points were tough. Look at that defense, man. I mean, she started off hot. She had her first 5 buckets, but they got in her behind today from the second quarter on, and they made it tough on her. She got a double-double. But it was a tough double-double.
It was a tough double-double. Wasn't easy
for her to get. I mean, they made every shot tough for her to get tonight.
This is true.
Oh, man.
There she is.
Oh, man. She had it going tonight. I mean, throwing up that little hook. I mean, good grief. The bucket she hit on.
She doesn't start, does she?
No, she comes off the bench.
Yeah, she gave them energy off the bench,
and that's what I'm talking about. they play 10 deep. So and every person they play, first thing they do, they defend and they play hard. So when you get that constantly, it's like death by 1,000 cuts. Look at her. It's like a death by 1,000 cuts. Somebody gonna eventually get you. The bleeding gonna eventually be too much for you.
Daryl said those weren't good looks. I think they did get some good looks tonight. They just couldn't.
Who? The looks. Listen, Daryl. I'm putting it to you this way. You hoop. And you know when you playing a good, if you hoop before, you know when you playing a good defensive player, and they all up in you making it tough on you. Even when you find a way to get good looks, you're so flustered on offense because you've been seeing hands in your face and everything. You feel like even the uncontested looks, it's somebody there. It's like you're seeing ghosts. And I think that's what happened to the Wings today. Even when they had good looks, the Golden State Valkyrie was so much in them. It felt like it was still hands down when it wasn't.
I skipped the entire third quarter. Good Lord.
There's Enrique. Oh yeah, well.
I really love Veronica Burton.
Yeah, former Dallas Wing. Proof it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Keep grinding. That's Stokes right there. Another good player, former Las Vegas Ace championship. I mean, look at her, man. It's just everything everything is just tough. It's just tough. It was just tough to get. Every bucket was tough to get tonight.
Yeah.
And that's how the Valkyrie play. You gonna earn your points against the Valkyrie.
Not gonna argue with you on that one.
Good defensive play by AZ. This was 3. It cut it down to this 3 cut it down to 3 right here.
I mean,
you
felt it get ready to happen.
Make a play. They will make a play, a couple plays to get a 3 or another and one back again, and they just kept staving off the wings.
God, Gabby Williams, come on. Now this is right here. This blonde hair referee. Look, watch. She's gonna tell Ricky, "Don't holler at me. Don't holler at me. Don't holler at me."
Man.
But Coach Jose was having some words with her. I don't think they liked her officiating tonight. Was that now? Did Enrique give her space to come down?
They're gonna call that. It wasn't much there, but once you take that first step going forward, and if you make any kind of contact, they're gonna call. I didn't think it was that much of contact, but they're gonna call it. To me, I put it this way: as much bumping was and hitting was going on to today's game, that was a little bit cheap how the game was getting refereed because the game was physical. That wasn't that much of a physical play, but they're going to call that according to the rule.
Not when you're Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd.
What's the question?
No, it wasn't the question. He was saying they're gonna call. He's trying to say they don't call that when you Paige Beckers or AZ Fudd. He don't think they would have got that call. Look at Paige. Yeah, she's just not healthy. Hey, listen.
But you got a walk stepped out of bounds right here, mental mistake. I think this one.
Here goes the thing. A walk. It's okay to take 3, but we don't want you taking threes every game. You done got a little comfortable out here on this 3-point line.
Yeah, but this is where I think Coach Jose got frustrated.
Yeah.
He takes a walk out. He puts Elena in, and it went from bad to worse. I mean, I'm sorry. She couldn't get a rebound. In these 6 minutes, I don't think she got one rebound. Oh, what a play!
No, Alana did get one rebound. She tossed it up in the air and
did she?
Bounced it around and then got it.
I must have fell asleep, man. My eyes must have been closed.
Oh, come on, man. Wake up.
Hey, it's late, man. It's late, man. What you want me to do?
Wake up.
It's late. Yeah, get up,
do what I did. I took a nap earlier so I can stay up and do this show with you guys tonight.
Oh man. Oh man, my screen done froze on my end. Okay, it's back.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
It's for 81-69 right here. Another foul. It's like I said, they forced it. Golden State they forced their school because they play aggressive, and you know the winner goes to sometimes the most aggressive team. Oh, there's Chin and what's called sharing a UConn moment. Asia sharing a UConn moment right there.
Basically saying, take this with you.
It was she took it with her. She took this hot air right back to Dallas.
Man, what a game by Caitlin Chin tonight, though.
Yeah, man. Listen, she wasn't drafted, and it like I said before, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, man. She wasn't drafted, and she just worked her way into a role with the Golden State Valkyrie, man. Well, I think right now, man. The way she's playing, she's in competition for the sixth woman of the year.
What?
At least in this game.
Really?
Well, at least in this game, she act like she could be the sixth woman of the year.
Boy, you can.
She was drafted in the third round. Okay, she was drafted late. I think who she drafted was it Golden State? She was drafted by I think it was somebody else, but I think she got cut or something like that.
No, I think it was Golden State who took her.
Okay.
She missed that one. Comes out.
Yeah, at this point, the Wings trying to make, but you got to get rebounds, man.
Yeah.
Right here, another one.
Another rebound, man.
Oh, there's a lane.
Okay, there's the rebound.
Not watching that. Oh, there she goes. She finally got one. There's Enrique trying to get the bucket, and this is what you should have done. You got to meet force with force. When somebody's coming at you, you got to come right back at them. You can't play aggressive on your heels. You got to come right back. And a lot of times you saw the Dallas Wings playing on their heels.
Oh, yeah. Enrique was, like I said, we just said earlier, she was the only aggressive one tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I think that was by design. I think they said, you know what? We're going to let Enrique get hers, but we're not going to let Paige and AZ get theirs. Because if you notice, every time AZ would hit a three, I think at least twice in this game, she would call timeout. It was like, hey, we got to listen. We got to cut off that water, as the Coach Kidd used to say. We got to cut that water off right there.
Now we got it down here to.
Yeah, but it was about a minute too. It's basically you're hoping.
And then this guy's scary right here without Paige.
Yeah. More physicalness. Veronica Burton, listen, a bulldog. She plays like a bulldog. She gets physical, and that's Paige. She got whacked it in the head the start of the game and at the end of the game. Like I said, it was a rough night for her, man. She took punishment tonight. And I think that was meant to. Not in that dirty way. Like Veronica Green said, yeah, we was up in you tonight. we was up in you tonight. But we gonna set a tone. We gonna set a tone tonight.
Yeah, they wanted to review and see if it was something hostile there.
It wasn't nothing. It was just her face collided with Veronica's shoulder. Paige looked like she was just in the middle of a standing 8 count right there.
And there was, I guess, some type of attempt here to make a run, but it wasn't meant to be tonight.
It wasn't meant to be tonight, man.
But man, Paige misses that one.
Yeah, that's pretty much church right there.
That pretty much seals the
pack it
Seal
up.
the deal there.
Wings lose. They're now 9-6. 9-6. The Valkyrie are now 10-5. Next up for the Wings, a Saturday night affair against maybe somebody their own speed, the Chicago Sky, who lost again tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Skylar Diggins isn't happy about that.
Well, Skylar Diggins gets to come back to her former stomping ground in the CPC. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get to the 42.
Well, I got the post game interviews right here.
Okay, let's get to the post game interviews.
It looks like it's Enrique and Paige at the podium first up, and then we'll go to Jose.
Oh man, I thought she'd be laying down once she got hit up tonight.
Hit him up.
Enrique, the Valkyries set up 7 advantage in the second quarter. Just some of the things they did to have that success.
They were knocking down threes, being aggressive on the boards, guarding. We were getting one shot, they were getting rebounds, and they were going. The ball wasn't going in the basket for us, but I think they were turning up on that and being really, really aggressive and just, making extra passes and knocking it down.
Quick for Paige, Caitlin Chandler for 15 points. Where have you seen her grow the most from last year to this year?
I think just her confidence. Like being around Caitlin, she's always worked hard and she's always had it in her. But just like when the opportunity has been given to her, she's ran with it. She's just confident. She affects the game in so many different ways. But tonight, just getting downhill, getting penetration, getting to the rim. She has one of the best layup packages I've ever seen. So just knowing that, just her getting the opportunity and getting confidence with it.
This question's for Paige. When a team goes on like an extended run, like Golden State did in the second quarter, what are some of the things that you and the team try to emphasize, at least defensively, like in between those possessions?
Just the little things, getting into our gaps, guarding, sitting down and guarding, having a sense of pride on the defensive end to keep your man in front. So we're not constantly in scramble rotations. They do a really good job of throwing it around, getting open threes, getting dribble penetration, and just sitting down and guarding. When shots aren't falling, we need to rely on our defense. And so that's what we need to focus on.
Enrique, the team cut it to 2 with Shug Sutton making the buzzer beater 3 in the third quarter. Just what were some of the things your team did to rally back?
Defense, we got stops. That was the biggest thing. And then, in the fourth quarter, we couldn't string enough together and, they were knocking them down. But that third quarter was definitely defense.
Question. Thanks, guys.
Amazing.
Okay, well, that was Enrique and Paige. Well, they were cutting dry into the point tonight.
Yeah, man. Well, you getting humbled, and they got humbled tonight. They had, like I said, the Wings had a great first quarter, and then it's just like the Valkyrie said. You know what? They let old Rodeo Alex, we gonna hit the lasso on you, and reeled them in, and then all of a sudden, strung them up, put them to the side, made straight up barbecue ribs out of them. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish, guys. And I keep trying to tell you, especially with this Valkyrie team. I looked on social media, and a lot of people was very happy about the first quarter. And I put, this is a 4-quarter game. This game is not over, and it wasn't over. That second quarter, 27-7. I'm gonna repeat that, 27-7.
Good Lord.
It's hard. Listen, this is the highest level of basketball. You know how hard, you know how good a defensive team, or how hard you gotta be playing, or how on the other end how good defensively a team has to be up in you to limit you to 7 points in a quarter. It's 10 minutes in a quarter, and the Wings only got 7 in that 10 minutes right there. So they wasn't even good enough to get a point a minute in this game. So that was the quarter that broke them. The Valkyrie, Paige talked about it. Caitlin, she plays extremely hard. And when you play that hard, good things gonna be rewarded to you. And like I said before, well, you said it before, when you play the Valkyrie, if you're not willing to play that frenetic pace or play hard, they can embarrass you out there.
You better pack a lunch because it's gonna be a long day at the office.
All night, because the way they play is the way they play. And like I said, I saw on social media what they should be getting a lot of fouls. They don't listen when you play a certain way. The referees sometimes reward you that way. They don't call a lot of fouls on you. It just sometimes referees get a certain things in their mind about how teams are, and when they feel a team plays a certain physical style, they reward that, fair or not. We see that in basketball and the NBA. Teams that play aggressive, they're usually the elite defensive teams that they don't get a lot of foul calls on because that's the way they play all the time.
All right, well, let's go to your favorite coach, Jose. Hear what he had to say. Can't wait to see his body language tonight.
It's probably I'm ready to go home.
All right.
Golden State had a 30-0 if I'm from second chance points. Just what were some of the things that they did to have that success?
Well, that's the one thing we talked about rebounding, right? The 9 offensive rebounds to our 2. And Jess Shepard got those 2. So I think it's a collective thing that we got to get some second chance opportunities. So we gave up 2 free throw blockouts. Those all add up, especially on the road against a very well-coached team and team that, they came up with every 50-50 ball, right? And they won the glass by a big number. That comes down to, we got to do a much better job of that,
The Valkyries had a 27-7 advantage.
Second
quarter.
Yeah.
What were some of the things, especially during that 19-0 run that you saw?
What was it? 1901, I think. Yeah. Well, I thought we got good shots, Grant, right? But the one thing, that during that 19-0 run, we had to burn 2 timeouts as well, during that stretch. I thought we got good shots. The ball doesn't go in the basket. We gotta get down and grind and string stops. But I was happy how we came out of the locker room in the third quarter, right? And how we went into the fourth quarter, where there was a bunch of times we got it down to 5, right? And they would hit, there was lateral help and they hit a 3. And I thought Caitlin Chen was really, really good for them tonight. I mean, she got downhill. She made good decisions. She sprayed the ball where it needed to get to.
You talk about 50-50 balls, offensive rebounds, blockouts. A lot of that is effort stuff. You guys have been West Coasting back twice now in the last couple of days. You're playing this big stretch. No excuses, but does that impact?
Yeah, it's a 5 and 9, right? But there's a lot of teams in this league that go through playing, 4 games on the road. That's going to come up for us here in July. So, you just got to find a way to get stops and find a way to. It's got to mean more, right, for us to take that next step.
With such a young backcourt with Paige and AZ, are these the kinds of games that are, I guess not saying learning experiences, but something this team has to go through to get to that next step?
I think you learn a lot from wins and from losses, right? And it's how you respond. I think we came out of the locker room and we responded, So now we'll get back tomorrow, and we'll get back and we have an opportunity to respond at home against Chicago. That's very important. Then you got Seattle and Vegas on the road, and that's what we plan to do.
Coach, Golden State, they like to mix up their defensive coverages a lot, especially like between possessions. Sometimes they'll pre-switch, maybe like go into like a defensive shell. When that happens, do you think that the team needs to settle down, like maybe slow down the pace and kind of reset through Page?
No, I thought we got really good shots. If you look at it, a lot of the shots that we missed were uncontested. So we got the ball where we wanted to get the ball to, right? So And we miss a lot of shots that we normally make. But good question.
Yeah, they will. 5 points and 5 double-figure scores.
She was tough to guard,
Yeah,
especially getting.
Challenges guarding her and your offense.
She just gets downhill, run that dribble drive, flip back to her, and she just gets down. And when she gets downhill, going to her right, and then you go ahead and bring help, and she's able to spray it places. And they got guys that can knock down shots, and they're a very, very good 3-point shooting spacing team.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Wasn't too bad tonight, Kendrick. But Daryl says, see, Jose agrees with me. They got good shots.
Well, that may be correct, but it's still two things can be right at the same time. You can have good shots, but when you're getting beat up, sometimes the shots that are open will be you'll feel rushed on when you're taking them because that team been getting in. They play they D up 94 feet. They come at you in waves, and when you got a 19-1 to 1 run is a 19-1 to 1 run, and like I said before, when you're playing in an environment and probably the most hostile crowd in the W, because that crowd gets after you also. It can create a lot of chaos there. And like I said before, sometimes you may have open shots, but in your mind you don't feel they're open, so there may be rush shots that you don't shoot comfortably, even though they may be open shots. That's why I would say that.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get over to the stats and the facts real quick.
All right, let's get to these stats and facts. For this 91-80 defeat, once again, like I said, the Valkyrie are 10-5. The Wings now 9-6. The Valkyrie shoot 46% from the field. Wings shoot 47% from the field. But the Valkyrie made their stay on the 3-point line. They take more threes and they make more threes than anybody in the W. And it showed tonight. They were 12 of 25 for 48%. That's almost 50%. Meanwhile, the Wings 9 of 22. That's good. 41%. Free throw attempts. The Valkyrie went 27 times in this game. 21 of 27 for 78%. The Wings 11 of 16. Once again, a bad free throw percentage. 69%. Not gonna do it, especially on the road. Rebounds. Coach talked about this. They got killed on the boards today. 41-25. I repeat, 41-25 on the boards. They got killed on the offensive glass also, 9-2. When you have that kind of a discrepancy, that's the reason why the score is what the score is. Assists 20-19 favor the Valkyrie. Steals. The Wings had 10 steals in this game. To the Valkyrie's 4 blocks. Or even up at three apiece. Total turnovers. The Wings did take care of the ball tonight. 8 total turnovers, only gave up 10 points. Meanwhile, the Valkyrie had 13 turnovers. They gave up 21 points off theirs. Fast break points also 9-6 in favor of the Wings. Points in the paint were even up at 32 apiece. Let's get to the box score, if you will. For the Dallas Wings, Jay Shep, 14 points in 33 minutes, but there was a tough 14 points in this game. She started off real hot. She hit her first 5 shots, but it was downhill from then, from the second quarter on. Everything was contested. Everything was flustered and rushed. 7 of 13 overall. She had 10 rebounds, 4 assists for her in this game. She was a -9. A walk, 3 points in 24 minutes. 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds in this game. 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. A -16. Her worst game I've seen her had in a Wings uniform. Golden State had a lot to do with that. Enrique had the best statistical night and best night of the Wings as far as offensively. 21 points in 28 minutes. She was 7-11 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. She was a -13. Paige, yeah, they was up in her, man. No jock itch either. 15 points in 36 minutes, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block. She was knocked down twice in this game. She finished up with a -8. AZ Fudd, another bad. She had a bad shooting night. Also, 4 of 13 from the field overall for 10 points in 37 minutes of play. 2 of 5 from 3. 0 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. She did have 5 steals in this game. I think that's a high for rookies this year. She did have 1 block in this game. She was a -14. Elena Smith, what can you say that has been said about the self-proclaimed defensive player of the year? 5 points in 16 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, and
I sound so depressed when you read off her stats.
And I think I was asleep. I think I must have been asleep with those 3 rebounds she got. Because I didn't see him, even on the replay. I think I see one on the highlights you showing. She was a +5. Maddie, 7 minutes. She was god awful in this game. Unathletic, couldn't compete. 1 point in this game. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Also 2 rebounds in this game. She was a -2. Sutton, her best scoring night in her early entry with the Dallas Wings. She had 9 points in 13 minutes. She was 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 2 assists, 1 turnover in this game. She was a -2. And Zaza, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field. Didn't see much action in this game. 0 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals. She was a +4 in this game. And as for the Golden State Valkyrie, Thornton, 8 points in 29 minutes. I think she was a former Dallas Wing, wasn't she, Walk?
Kayla Thornton is a former Dallas Wing.
Okay, a lot of former Wings on this team. I guess they wanted to show what's up. 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 11 boards in this game, 2 assists, 1 block. She was a +19. Gabby Williams, 20.
Marquand said, "Do you guys think Kurt is working on the trade?" No.
Well, Walt says no. I hope so. Because like I said, they need some better rotational players. As far as their backups. Because like I said, you can see the discrepancy when they go to their backups. It just it's just a discrepancy there, man. Gavin Williams, 25 points in 29 minutes.
If you're trying to throw that question there, are they trying to actively trade Maddie right now? No, they're not trying to actively trade.
Yeah. Marquand, listen, yo, lift the guy's ears, man. Prayer changes things. He was 7. Gavin was 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Man, she was aggressive in this game. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. She was a +25. Let's see. Let's pronounce this name. Tisula. I'm not gonna try to pronounce her last name. In this game, but she had 2 points in 9 minutes. She was 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 turnovers in this game. She was a -11. Hill Stokes, 2 points in 21 minutes. The former Las Vegas ace, 1 of 2 from the field, 7 rebounds for her. 1 turnover in this game. She was a +2.
He said I wasn't asking because of Maddie. Well, Maddie's Maddie's kind of where straight started.
My I was asking.
Alana in there.
It don't matter how we got there. We got there. So I took it over.
But even according to Jose last game, he thinks it's just the mask too.
You talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He said that. He said that in the post game. Remember, he said that. It mess with her vision. She can't see.
Yeah. Both of y'all dumb, crazy, and delusional. All right. Veronica Bird. Nah, my boy Walt's not done. That's a very intelligent, educated black man I'm talking to right now.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, what can she do, man? She every 2 weeks she's gotta play Asia, and we just keep falling back. Yeah.
You play Asian, not this coming Saturday, but next
And we
Saturday.
keep every time she plays Angels, like she relapses. Everything's going good, the healing is going good, and then she plays Asia and she relapses.
Well, she did an intervention. She did an Asian intervention.
Well, no, she relapses because remember what they said. Like she was supposed to go see her doctor last game, then Asia bows her nose again, and now she got to go directly after the game, and now we got to add on more weeks with the mask, and then she's gonna. Guess what? She sees Asia again on the 25th in Vegas, so get ready for another blow.
Maybe Jessica need to give us some more of that Jessica chicken special she gave her last time.
Oh, then she had Jessica's chicken and she was down, man. This is just
she
not.
She need to go back to Minnesota. Then.
Jesus Christ.
Veronica Birch, 33 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block. She was a plus 1. Amir, 3 minutes. She had 1 assist in this game. She's a -7. Salin, 20 minutes, 12 points for her. 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers in this game for her. She was a -2. Hayes, 10 points in 10 minutes. She was 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist in this game. She was a -2. Charles, 22 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover in this game. She was a +4. But my DFW player of the game goes to
man, off the bench too.
I mean, off the bench. I think this is the first off the bench player of this season. My DFW player goes to Caitlin Chen. 15 points in 25 minutes, 7 of 10 from the field, some spectacular, crazy acrobatic shots. 1 of 2 from 3, or 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal in this game. She was a +26. Caitlin Chen, the best UConn Husky.
Oh yeah, what's it? Kalia Charles. We got Kalia Charles. She was forming. She was forming down swing too.
Man, but it is giving it, boy. I mean,
wait a minute. Did we fund the Valkyries? I mean,
I wish I could take these former Dallas Wings and trade them back to the Dallas Wings. But yeah, Caitlin Chen was the best player of the game, and she was the best UConn Husky on the floor tonight. That's why she's my DFW player of the game. And Walt, that's your stats and facts of this 91-80 defeat to the Golden State Valkyries. They're 10-5. The Wings are 9-6. Next up, a Saturday night affair with the Chicago Sky at the CPC. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Kendrick. Yeah, man. Okay, so Saturday, we're gonna be playing the Chicago Sky, who apparently have been on they've been on a losing streak. So
yeah, they've been on a losing streak.
They coming in hot, looking for a win Saturday night. That game's at the CPC.
Yeah. And Coach said it.
All right.
Coach said it. He expects them to respond on Saturday night. So we'll see if they respond in the right way, man. They've already responded in the right way after losses. So we'll see how they respond back at home on Saturday night. And Monquel, I'm pretty sure Zaza will agree with you too. How much as her minutes been getting jumped around so far this season. She probably agree with you. The trade probably will be good.
All right, man. So we will be back on a Saturday evening. Father's Day Eve is what we call it, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. But yeah, man. Okay, so we'll be back on Saturday night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live. this Saturday night when the Wings get back on track against the Chicago Sky.
Oh, holla!
Hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those BFB DFW content. You see me? I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, if you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. It's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guys. Okay.